Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lifestyles of Legendary Jax, starring Jax Big Boots. Let's give our star a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Jax Big Boots in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Jax Big Boots in the house. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another edition of the Legendary Jax Show. That's right, today's show is about a little party we went to at the Pyramid of the Witch House. It was like a bloodbath. It was really exciting and a lot of fun. They played like some rave, gothic type of music there. I had a pretty good time. You know, I do like to party with different types of people. I'm not just fixated on one particular type of people, if you understand where I'm coming from. There's some people, trolls that is, who likes to say that, well, the legendary Jax is racist, or that he only likes to appeal to one particular race, and well, that's false. And I'm about to prove that, showing you some partying that I did at one spot. And then we're going to go to Officer of Lawlessness, Jax Big Boots. So without further ado, let's get into the first part of where we're going to start off at. All right, here we are. At this place here, we're at what's called the Crow City. I stumbled across this sim and it was a lot of fun. I mean, they really made this sim up very, very nicely. If you get a chance, look it up in the search, check it out, come visit, take a walk around like I did, and check out the many, many different spots where they're highlighting different types of sci-fi and just some really cool stuff. But anyways, right here, this is the bloodbath party I was at. Oh, this was a lot of fun. So I'm gonna let the music play. All right, boys and girls, as you saw, I was having a blast there, and so was everybody else. Sometimes I like to go to some of these other sims and not just stand around wasting time with boring individuals who really don't have much to say. So anyways, moving on, we're going to go now to Officer of Lawlessness, Jax Big Boots, because he has some things he'd like to share with us. Here we go. All right, boys and girls, this is Officer of Lawlessness, Jax Big Boots. Why do I call myself Officer of Lawlessness? Because that's exactly what we see displayed in real life. Officers of Lawlessness. So anyways, I just wanted to say that I want to congratulate, very lightly, however, the system finding Derek Chauvin, who murdered George Floyd. I'm glad that they found him guilty on all counts. Now, the real test, though, is the punishment. So when people get excited, we're not all excited. Nope, we're not fooled. That's why. We want to make sure that the judge is not, or doesn't carry any racist tendencies and tries to pull a fast one. We want to make sure that Derek Chauvin is punished to the fullest extent of the law. Not allow a monster like that get away with murder, or allow George Floyd's death be in vain. But anyways, I also have a special guest that I want to bring into this precinct here because I want to interview her, and that is this officer by the name of, let's see, what is her name? Kim Potter. Yes, that's her. Who was Kim Potter? Well, she's the officer who killed Dante Wright. He was a 20-year-old father, mind you. She pulled out her gun and shot and killed him. And to add insult to injury, the chief, Tim Gannon, from the Brooklyn Center in Minneapolis, had the nerve to say that she was a senior officer, a very senior officer, quote, very senior officer. And so I have a question that I want to ask Kim Potter, that very senior officer. So we're going to pull her into the precinct here and I'm going to interview her. So without further ado, let's go inside the station and have a little word with Kim Potter. So here we go. Here she is, and you'll see the attitude she has, but don't let that fool you. She's not innocent. Not by a long shot. So, Kim, I want to know, you being a, quote, very senior officer, and then you conveniently shouted, "Taser, taser," during the arrest. That was convenient for you to yell out, "Taser, taser," knowing that you just made an error and pulled out a gun. So as a very senior officer, how do you justify even keeping a badge, much less getting a pension or anything else? And also, why you shouldn't be punished to the fullest extent of the law also for making such a huge mistake. You know what that's called in other businesses and other operations? It's called malpractice. So if nothing else, you should be charged with that. What do you have to say for yourself, Miss Kim Potter?
Well, darling, I am a very senior officer, but, you know, we have a lot of pressure. We make mistakes. You can understand that, can't you? We're not perfect.